Illinois farmer Reed Thompson took over his family farming business in 2019 amid deepening tensions between the U.S. and key trading partners. A time when demand and profits for U.S. corn and soybeans were tanking.
My career into full-time farming was rather stressful.
To reduce the stress, the U.S. Department of Agriculture sent direct aid totaling tens of billions of dollars over several years to farmers like Thompson. It helped keep them afloat not just amid trade turmoil, but also during the coronavirus pandemic, so that they could farm another day, like this cool and dry April morning, when Thompson planted his soybean seeds. As his tractor cuts through the fertile soil, prices for his crops are reaching decade highs, a dramatic change from just a year ago.
I would say 30 to 50% higher than what we were 12 months ago. And so, first time in several years that farmers can plan on profit without government money.
The government money helped Thompson offset the dent in his profits influenced by the Trump administration's tariffs on Chinese steel and aluminum. The tariffs prompted China, one of the largest markets for U.S. soybeans, to slap escalating tariffs on U.S. grain exports, among other goods.
Those policies that, featured a lot of tariffs and retaliation weren't very helpful. But I think we've dug out of that hole and we've started to see some gains. So we're hoping to keep that momentum going.
Adam Nielsen is the National Legislative Director for the Illinois Farm Bureau. He works with members of Congress and the White House to advocate for policies that help the U.S. agriculture industry.
In terms of seeing expanded trade, we don't care who's in the White House. That is one of our priority issues. It was under Trump. It will be under Biden.
Nielsen credits the Trump administration's Phase 1 agreement with China and the United States, Canada, Mexico trade agreements, or USMCA, for helping boost demand and prices this year. He says U.S. lawmakers should set their sights on new trade agreements.
There are countries and there are regions of the world that are entering the middle class for the first time. Sub-Saharan Africa, for example. Those are the markets where there's potential growth.
And, with Biden coming in, there's opportunities to strike deals with the UK, Korea, Japan, and others.
Thompson says he's been able to sell some of the grain he's been storing since last year's harvest at today's high prices. But Farm Credit Illinois Regional Manager Caleb May says many farmers might not be able to cash in.
We may have high prices today, but you may not have anything to sell for those high prices.
Thompson says there's also a downside to high prices.
As our commodity prices go up, so does everything else.
Thompson expects costs to run his farm to go up 15% this year.
But am I going to end up in a better position now than I did at the end of last year?
For now, the answer is as uncertain as the long-term weather forecast. Kane Fairbaugh, VOA News, Gibson City, Illinois.